Hello friends, welcome back. Today I'm going to have this repotting video on this Marantha plants. Now Marantha leuconera is a variety of the prayer family which is found to be native in the Brazilian region. There are only two varieties in this family, which is this one which you can see. It is also called as the herringbone plant, which is a strong red veining on dark green leaves, and the other one is called as a rabbit's foot, which has its dark blotches between the leaf veins. I have both these varieties and both are in very poor soil, so I'm thinking of repotting. In fact, I'm thinking this entire week I'm going to have repotting videos. So today we are repotting this Marantha plants and tomorrow something else. So let's start. These plants are called as prayer plants because they raise their leaves in the evening in the form of like joining hands. Hence they're called as prayer plants. Okay, to make the soil composition, I'm using a piece of dry wood, and this is a mixture that I have used. Now, this is the soil which already includes an equal proportion of garden soil, sand, and vermicompost. Okay, so this is a soil that I have already kept ready. To that, I'm adding say 10% of perlite, and maybe the other 10% is my wood chips which I have just prepared. Using this soil mixture, I'm going to repot both the naturally occurring varieties of Marantha leuconera. I had bought this plant a few months back, maybe about 3 months back, and I didn't want to disturb it till it gets settled in my garden. But then I was seeing that plant was struggling for quite some time, so I decided to repot it. Prayer plants can prosper in a variety of soil types as long as it is well draining. So we do not want water to be held back in the soil. We require a draining kind of a soil. If you just notice the kind of a soil this pot has for this lovely Marantha plant, it is really sad, and I'm having this for years together. So now it's going to be a great relief to the roots as well as the rhizomes which are there. Now these plants grow in a form of clumps, and from there new roots or new rhizomes shoot up. So if you notice here, the root structure is really well, and new rhizomes have come for this particular plant. But if we have to talk about the sunlight requirement of this plant requires bright indirect sunlight. You can keep it next to a window where it gets the indirect sun. I have kept this under a tree, so it gets about an hour of direct sunlight, which it gets filtered with the leaves. It's doing great for this plant. But if you keep it in the direct sunlight, it would like just harm the plant's leaves. Sometimes it may just develop blotches or patches or fade in color. So avoid keeping it in direct sunlight because this plant is tolerant of low light areas. While fertilizing this plant, just keep in mind not to add the granules or the fertilizer directly to the soil. You can add it in the water, make it soluble, dilute it, and then you can add it for the plant, which I have been doing for this particular variety of Marantha plant. While watering this plant, you have to keep in mind that you will water only when the top layer of the soil goes dry. Otherwise, it's a fuss-free plant. Taking care of it is extremely easy. That is all, friends. Thank you for watching.